Hey everybody, welcome back to the Great Jimbabwe plays Slay the Spire, the one last ride playthrough. Coming off a win, and we're going to go into the silent today. But before we get started, we have a very special guest. Wifey, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, this is Wifey. Very happy to be here. Happy to be playing Slay the Spire.
Wifey is a known Spire player.
She's minimal Spire player.
All I'm going to say is when we were getting started with our young ones, especially our absolute youngest, we played a good amount of Slay the Spire to pass the time. And you know, she likes to backseat drive, I think. So maybe we'll call this backseat driving when we go ahead and name the episode. So Wifey, I don't know how much she knows about the inner workings of the Spire, but I am going to say for her benefit, at the beginning you always get a little bonus. If you challenged the first boss on your last run, you get to pick from 4. If you did not challenge the boss, you only get 2.
Interesting. I just think it's also interesting that you chose the silent, which is the worst one to play, but that's okay.
Here's the thing. I think we were long overdue for a silent run. Wifey, she's not looking at the list of all the runs I've played so far, and I know that this will be seen by tens of people, and they're expecting to see the silent. Okay. I'm gonna make the final decision, but what looks good to you here on these bonuses?
I obtain a random common relic.
All right.
Can't
You know what?
start with a bad relic.
I was gonna pick that anyway. We get the meal ticket, so every time we go to a shop, we'll get healed. So let's get aggressive. That is code for, hey, you have some healing. Play aggressively.
I like it.
Now that said, I don't think the first shop here is gonna be the move. Let's see who we got. Our boss is the Hexaghost. I kind of like it. I know Wifey is a huge fan of the question mark spaces. What do you think, Wifey? You want to hit a couple of these events?
Mark, you never know what you're gonna get.
She's a natural, folks. Well, we draw way too many defends on turn 1, which probably doesn't bode well. Yeah. Well, it's honestly, it's fine. We'll block most of the damage. So, Wifey, the first 3 fights are the easy pool fights. They're always a little bit easier on each act. Let's go ahead and pop our block as best possible here. Maybe we get a knockout next turn. We do not. We'll full block and see if we can get it the next turn. But just so you know where my mind is at, I want Wifey to be involved in the decisions here. To some extent. Okay, minimal extent. Yeah. But, wow, I'm so excited. My favorite person in the world is going to be my first guest star.
Honored to be asked, finally.
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 I definitely have offered. This is the first time he took me up on it. All right, let's see. We got our first fight rewards here. We got Flechette's expertise and distraction. I actually think all of these are not that good. Now, my philosophy, Wifey, is early on, especially on the silent, you got to have a source of some damage. And so I think the Flechette's will be good enough. We don't have a ton of skills. What do you okay with that?
Makes sense to me.
This will be one of the last times I ask if you're okay with something, and then I'll kind of just roll. If we get into a 50-50 situation, in the past, we actually got a shop here, but in the past, I would just literally flip a coin on my phone. But now I have something better than a coin.
Well, thanks for that.
The ultimate coin. Sneaky Strike is pretty good. I think Prepared is good. We want some skills to go with our Flechettes, for sure.
Yeah, for sale.
The Predator?
The Predator.
You like Predator?
I do.
All right. She convinced me, folks. What can I say? She has a way of doing that. So, Wifey, tell me a little bit about your day today. It's a fine Sunday. It was a little bit drizzly today, but Wifey got out with some of the family to play an escape room, if I'm not mistaken. How did that go?
It was really fun. It was pirate themed, which is pretty cool. But I will say the
pretty cool. Y'all like pirates out there?
The escape house, the very first question he asked our group is everyone okay with crawling? So that was a bit concerning. But we did only have to crawl one time throughout the escape room, so it worked out.
There was a crawling element?
We did.
I'm very
We
surprised.
unlocked a cabinet and had to crawl through the cabinet to the next room. So it was one crawl, and then everything was opened. So pretty cool.
Would I have been able to crawl this crawl? Or was like,
You would have.
for those who don't know, I'm on the larger side of humanity, both height and weight. So I think tight spaces are not my
It was
thing.
not a very large cabinet that you crawl through, but it was very well put together. I think there was a good team, and there was 3 rooms. There was 3 rooms, and I will say we made it just under a minute to spare, so it was pretty difficult.
How much time did you actually get, like, at the beginning? Was it an hour, or?
Flour.
And we
used,
guys over 59 minutes.
well, and we used 1 hint.
You used a hint?
We did use a hint.
Wow. I did not attend today. It is NFL Sunday, and I decided, after a long weekend, and I don't mean in terms of days, I decided to watch some football, but I am strongly against using hints at the escape room. But I see without me there, you guys did it for fun, which, whatever.
We needed this hint. We terribly bad needed this hint.
Apparently because you had 1 minute left.
Yes. I mean, without it, we would not have been able to escape. It was a color challenge, and the room was very dim. There was hardly any light, and so you had to identify the colors on these different photographs, and even with the flashlights, we had no shot without the hint.
Could have used my eyes, is that what you're telling me?
I don't think you would have gotten it either.
Wow. And then a little bit of shopping. I think I heard REI was visited. I think that's a common, like, big box camping store around the US, wouldn't you say? Like, that's a...
Looking at the small bikes for a potential Christmas gift, and I was asking some questions, and apparently you could not add pedals to balance bikes. It's just not doable. So learn something new that day.
Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
It was fun. It was a good outing.
And did I hear correctly that you may not have been the key to the team's success?
I was definitely not the key to the team's
Did you
success.
hinder the team?
No, I don't think I actively hindered the team. But I was not aware that there was a certain order of events that needed to happen for us to leave the escape room. And someone else from our group noted it right away. And so they were the MVPs and got us out within under a minute to spare, but got us out.
That's all that matters, folks. I mean, you're not on the leaderboard, and when I was there, we still weren't on the leaderboard, but it was close. It was close. Yes, it was close. Wow, how dare you? I think we were within like 2 minutes last time. By the way, for those who care about the Spire, and I promise, without wifey guest starring, I'll talk more about the Spire in the future. But Bag of Prep, it's an amazing relic. Extra card draw and Slay the Spire, wifey.
I'm not familiar with it. What does it do?
You draw additional cards at the start of each combat. So with the silent starting relic, the Ring of the Snake, we already draw 2 additional cards. Now we're going to draw 4 additional cards.
It's helpful.
Turn 1 is important in Slay the Spire. Now, we've taken a little bit of damage here. Actually, we do have a shop we can get to. So we can think about this elite depending on what we do against this green slime, aka the acid slime L.
A little spooky.
Very spooky. Yeah, I think we got what we wanted there, though. So neutralize, weakens him, doing less damage. I'm tempted. I think I'm gonna defend twice, and I'll smack him with a strike. So, wifey, the slimes of the large variety, like this guy, they split in half into 2 smaller slimes once they get to 50% HP.
That's right. I do remember that.
So 35 is okay. 34 in this case will get a split. And you want to try to do as much as you can because you want them to split into a smaller HP slime.
Gotcha.
But I'm also trying to balance that with, blocking the damage, with in mind that we've got the shop coming up. We have our meal ticket up here. So let's, make some use of it. Not a great flechettes this turn. Should have played it first, actually. So that was a misplay. You witnessed our first misplay of the run. That was... I gave her the look after that one, guys. That was a little rude.
You'll be okay.
Let's see. I guess there's no downside in playing prepared. Yeah, that's why you wanted to play prepared. So we can do 16 or 15 plus draw. I'll go for 16. Do a little extra.
Nice. And there's the split.
There's the split. We got 20 damage incoming, though. That's kind of rough. I'm tempted. Let's see. If we pop the flex potion, we'll do enough to take out one of them. One of my themes for the One Last Ride playthrough versus, you know, the Spire you may have seen me play it on console over the years is I think I have a tendency to hold potions a little bit too long. Like if I have a situation where I think I can get some good value, I try to spend at this point. Yeah. So there's a balance there. Guys, I think Wifey was my first subscriber.
I was.
Yeah. She's been checking it out. She's been watching a little bit. And I'm glad, you know, we talked about maybe guest star, and I'm glad she made some time this Sunday. This is nice.
You're the first subscriber and like. I liked your first video.
Really?
I did.
Wow. I'm gonna let you 50-50 this one. I'm debating dagger spray hits all enemies. We don't really have a way. Well, we do have all out attack. This one. So we hit all enemies with dagger spray, or we can get some block. We haven't really added any block yet.
I think we could use some block.
You think cloak and dagger? I think cloak and dagger is fine here. 32 HP. I'll let you decide this one too. We can go after this elite, or we can go for events. The elite would give us a relic, but a harder fight.
I'm gonna go for events. I love the question marks.
All right. As many noobs as the Spire, Wifey wants to hit the question marks. Although we do get a, let's see. Well, this was just the treasure chest room. Ancient tea set, which is fine. Not unhappy. This one has come up in the past. And Wifey, I'm going to give you a little Spire lore here. And I actually learned this pretty recently, maybe last year. But so you come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Do you have something to do with that?
I mean, we'll have to see. Go ahead.
Does this guy look good to you?
Not great.
Well, his pants have been stolen. His armor and face also appear to have been scored by flames. His possessions are still intact, and you're in no mind to find out what happened here. The little, like, story actually tells you what's coming if you decide to search this guy. So, scored by flames means it's the sentries, like those three, like, little robot guys.
Yeah.
But, like, other stuff that, like, comes up in the narrative here tells you what you might go up against if you disturb him.
I think we should search him.
Okay. We got some gold. We can keep going at the risk of the monster. Although, I will tell you, if you get the monster and you can beat him, or her, I don't know what the monsters are, you get a relic still.
I think we have to take that chance.
You're going to go one more?
Yeah.
We got a relic. Oh, man. The Vajra, we get some strength.
I think we have to do it.
You're going to go...
Loot.
Guys, if we lose here, and it is definitely possible, blame Wifey. Oh,
That's okay. That's okay. We're ready for this.
I think we're ready for this too. This is not so bad. Let's start taking out. My strategy on this fight is always to take on an edge one, so you don't get hit by a double attack turn as often. That's my thought process here. All right, we got some defend. Let's throw out a survivor. Wifey, tell me about your upcoming week. What you got going on? Just work?
Work. Got some play dates set up.
Some play dates?
Kids have their standing obligations during the week.
You're a thrilling guest. Leno has...
This week. Probably gonna make another pot roast.
You're gonna make another pot roast? I actually complimented your pot roast on here the other day.
It's so easy, and it's done by the end of the day. It's so
delicious. Nice. Yep.
I'll do a grocery shop tomorrow.
The grocery shop. Again, you cannot stop the banter with this one, guys.
It's honestly probably going to be a boring week.
Oh, man. Well, I think that sounds good. Let's see. How do we get through this? I'm gonna defend, strike.
Actually, the community center is having a food drive, so we might do the food drive. Go bring some cans over.
Wow, that was way nicer than anything I would have said, guys.
They asked for Thanksgiving staples, so lots of candy.
A little early for the Thanksgiving steak.
They're prepared.
Yeah, they're getting ready. We have 0 skills in our hands, so that sucks. I mean, we'll just take the hit. We will get the shop. Do you think you're going to send some stuff to the food drive? I know we try to do, like, they do stuff the, what is it called? Stuff the bus?
Shut the.
Or like something, pack the bus? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. And the idea is, like, you go to the grocery store, they give you a little list, like, outside, and you grab a couple of things for, like, this bus they have parked outside. But yeah, I guess this is separate from that.
This is, I think, specific for the Thanksgiving boxes they're going to make.
Yeah.
And this is specific to the community center. So I think they're going to stuff all the Thanksgiving boxes and then hand them out.
I guess if you're getting ready.
Yeah, and this is just canned goods. This isn't anything, like, not shelf stable. So I think it's appropriate to do it now.
Nice. They don't take, like, turkeys and stuff.
No. I think just cans and nothing that's going to go bad for Thanksgiving.
Right. Yeah, so they're getting the non-perishables, and, like, the other stuff kind of happens, you know, a little closer. Cool. All right, we get our meal ticket to pop. What did we get in the shop? Who are we fighting again? We got the Hexagos. I mean, I think Leg Sweep is pretty good against the Hexagos. We probably want to get some poison. We don't have any poison. Tough call.
Yeah, what does that blue one do?
Like this guy? Or are you down here?
Yeah.
The ink bottle. So whenever you play 10 cards, you draw another card. There's some more card draw. It's pretty good.
We need that.
No? We don't have an amazing Hexaghost build.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think, okay, it's poison stab. We have the poison potion. As soon as we draw it, we can hit him with this.
I like that.
And like stack the poison a little bit. And then we can also get the Twisted Funnel to start the fight with some poison.
Yeah.
I think that kind of solves this fight.
Little synergy.
Yeah, and then let's get rid of one of the, this is an important thing, like
Okay.
very important. Card removal is extremely powerful. We took quite a few attacks there, so I'm going to start taking out the basic cards in our deck, make us more likely to draw the cards that we added, and, you know, making the deck a little stronger. Let's see. We get the all-out attack here, so that's an easy fight. Cunning Potion is fine. I think a Footwork hits the spot here. Do you think we should rest? We have 30 HP.
I mean,
I know you would rest. That probably means we should smith.
fully.
The one thing, I think this is an overhyped, like, mechanic, but the other thing about the Hexaghost is his big attack scales with how much HP you start with. Now that said, I think it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. All right, let's get some poison going. We have 5 skills with flechettes here, so that's pretty great.
Nice.
Let's hit that. Let's go ahead and get Footwork. So Footwork, see how it's a circle border there? That's a power. So like once you play it, it's out of your deck and you get that bonus dexterity. Makes your block cards a little better.
Okay.
I think that was pretty much the best turn 1
Yeah.
we could have hoped for. We get 12 poison going. We can weaken him on turn 2, which is good. I'm actually going to go for card draw here. I can't tell you all of the trade secrets, but you're going to have to trust me on that one, wifey. Tell the people what our our youngest did tonight when I was coming back.
Well, this is a bad parenting moment.
No, it was
It's
not.
bad.
It was bad children moment for sure.
And we always tell him.
And we tell him to stop. If you're listening to this in the future, son of mine. Hey, you don't have to make it sound like we're a perfect parent.
We do this constantly. We always remove him from the couch and put him on the ground. Well,
She goes, gently tell him. I'm over here like, hey, get your butt off the couch.
she likes playing for bedtime. And so
Isn't that sweet?
it was sweet. She's a little cuddler and I love it. But he is on the couch and he was sitting, he was being very good drinking his milk, and then he got up and he stood up and he looked at me and he starts to jump. And I said, you need to get down, you have to sit. And he looks at me again, and then he dives off the couch head first. I mean, like a thunk on the ground, and then flips over onto his back and just starts wailing. And so I threw our daughter off me, and I went to him, and he's stood up, and he's crying, and he's grabbing at his head, saying, I bonked, I bonked. And
I bonked.
It's so sweet. She brings him a Band-Aid.
Smacked her right on his head.
Band-Aid. And so it's not the proudest parenting moment, but I do hope maybe he won't jump on the couch tomorrow.
Look, guys, just come on. This kid knows not to stand up on the couch and jump. He stares at mom's eyes, stares her down, and just dives head for just looking at her the entire time. It was insane. I guess I wasn't there, but that's how I imagined it in my head.
Well, you came home and he had just stopped crying. And then as soon as I put him down, that's whenever our daughter goes and she just bops him on the head with a Band-Aid. And she was being very sweet, trying to help.
Looking out for him.
She was.
I take the black star here, guys. Debated between that and the empty cage, but we're going to challenge some elites and try to get the double relics. We did not get offered energy, which is unfortunate, because when you have a lot of card draw on the first turn, you want the energy. We'll save that for another Spire run.
That's one thing I wonder about this game. Nothing is customizable. Like, I wonder if... I know that's part okay, I know that's part of the beauty of the game, but I
I beg to differ, first of all.
If at some point you'll be able to like choose different color schemes and choose different types of enemies kind of based on like play packs and stuff. Like I wonder if that's coming in the next Slay the Spire, more customized.
Oh, that's actually really interesting that you say that. So like, I think part of the beauty is that a lot of the game is like defined and you're trying to optimize like a problem set that's rigid.
Sure, and I get that.
However, I do know, and I just watched, I saw this in the Niao's letter, for those of you who read it on Steam, which is, Niao is like the whale at the beginning that Ellie...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so there's like a Niao's letter, and it said something like, there's going to be multiple acts. Like,
okay.
So like, for example, like Act 1 and Act like 2 might come from a pool of like 2 acts. So I think they were showing like for Act 2, there's going to be a version that's like, oh, you're in like this jungled area where there's a lot of jungle themed enemies. But Act 2B, like, you know, depending on
what route you take, well then...
I don't even know if it's a route or if it's like randomly picked for you, but like it's like the docks and like you're gonna go fight through like water creatures and like boat themed stuff. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. But you know, we'll see. I know they said that wasn't all gonna be out right like day one.
I do like the art style in this game and I like the simplicity, but I think it would be cool to have the ability to customize your path and your gameplay a little bit more.
I think that's already here, and you're a fool.
Just one man's opinion.
Say what you really think, Jimbabwe. Let's see. We're definitely bleeding a little too much damage, but no reason not to play prepared. I mean, I could.
Do potions help you here or not really?
I mean, we could play the shit. I think we can take this guy down. I want to be a little careful overspending potions because we are going to challenge the elites.
Okay.
With the Black Star, you want to take on at least 1 or 2 elites, in my opinion. Try to get some use out of it. Can we take this guy down? No. Unfortunately, I think we're forced to block some more here. That's okay. That's okay.
I feel like it was a missed opportunity calling him like a shelled parasite.
Oh, we call him the avocado around here. Yeah, the shelled parrot. I mean, come on, that's an avocado. Yeah.
That's okay. Some room for improvement for the next game.
Yeah, we didn't want to hit it perfectly out of the park on the first try. So we're on Ascension 6, by the way. So I've actually climbed a few Ascensions already. Like, so that's like the difficulty level. And I think you remember me playing Ascension 20 for
over and over.
quite a while. Hey, I beat all of them multiple times. Thanks for the vote of confidence, though. That's sweet. She always believes in me, guy. Oh, man, we did not get flechettes. We don't need to defend here, though. I guess we just hit this guy, like, as hard as we can. Yeah? I think I might play one of our potions here if we aren't able to finish people off. But we are able to finish people off. So let's take this guy out. Start neutralizing this guy. Defend it as best possible. Quite a bit of block here, you'll notice, to wifey. You'll notice.
I do notice.
Do you notice?
You know what would be cool is if you could go into like some of the scene screener, like that little cave on the left side, that little dome.
This little thing over here?
Like you win the battle and then you have this option for like a side quest.
Interesting. I wonder if they're going to lean into that a little bit in Slay the Spire 2, actually, because I do think, at least from what I've seen in some of the gameplay footage so far, it's a lot more of a 3D rendering, I would say. The animations are much more, like, in your face. I don't want to say in your face. I don't know the right word. But, like, they're more present for sure. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can take this guy out here. We might be looking at an L on this run, people. This is not looking so good. All right, we're gonna spend a potion to get out of here.
That's the right move.
But 10 HP. Let's try a sneaky strike. Yeah, we got to get to this, survive this fight, get to this campfire, rest. Hope we can beat the elite, and then get to the next.
Sounds like a plan.
And we do get more combat, which is unfortunate. And they're both attacking, which is very unfortunate. All right, let's see here. How do we get out of this?
Stack that defend.
Get some block out there. I mean, we are able to full block. Something about this run just didn't get off the ground. Let's see. The lack of energy really hurting us here, I think. Let's play a potion. I mean, Apotheosis upgrades all of our cards. I really don't want to bleed more damage. So we're not gonna. If you see a solution to this problem, please feel free to speak up at any time. All right, we have to get some block out there. I think I should have played footwork first, so that's problem one. But if that event is damaging, we might be in trouble.
What's that last potion up there?
This is a so I can discard cards in my hand and redraw them. Not particularly. Although we have, I think we're gonna survive this fight. But it's not looking good. Okay, that's pretty strong. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna take another damage here. If you're not rolling through this fight, that's not a good sign. That's all right. We will take out the Centurion. I mean, let's get some poison on the Mystic. Bled 3 HP. I think we probably only needed to bleed 1, thanks to a misplay from the Jimbabwe. But hey, 17 HP. We get through it. Every time. I mean, this is the thing, though. We've had some runs come very close to death, and
we got ourselves another potion.
You know, in the Spire, sometimes you can turn it around. It's not combat. This is unbelievable. We have to be cursed. We don't have the golden idol. We cannot take 18 damage, even with the gain on the max HP. So we'll take the curse, and we're gonna have the curse going into the elite fight, unfortunately. So we're gonna arrest the gremlin leader and the minions. We do have a flechettes for a lot. Decay at the end of your turn, take 2. So we have a way around that. Let's start with that. We get rid of this decay. Sneaky Strike is now free. I'm actually going to play this Strength Potion.
That's smart.
Let's play the free Sneaky Strike. Let's hit the Gremlin Leader. Now we have 3 skills. I'm going to hit him again, because we can actually use all-out attack to take out both minions.
Okay.
Let's hit this guy as hard as we can. I don't think it gets much better than that for us. And if we survive here, we'll get 2 relics. So, like, we might be able to turn this thing around yet. No attack. Wow. Hold on a second, guys. Wifey turned this thing around.
Little signs of life here.
A little bit of sign, yeah, that's right. A little something. There's a heartbeat. Frozen egg. Our powers will be upgraded. Or calcum, if we don't have block, we'll get some block. Both good. If you're not aware, Wifey, and the crowd knows this a bit. I love Corpse Explosion.
Yeah, we know.
It's the goat. It's my favorite, probably. It's so good. In fact, we get the heal. So Riddle with Holes is interesting because with the Vajra, this is actually 4 times 5 unupgraded. So that's 20 damage, but it's 2 energy. We don't have a lot of energy. I kind of like the idea of Clockworks. Maybe even Akabeko. We haven't seen this one yet, guys. The Akabeko, your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. We also could just remove the curse.
Honestly, I might remove the curse at this point.
I was thinking Akabeko. Yeah.
Up to you. Up to you.
How much will this impact my day-to-day life this week?
Becco, I'm not familiar with it. Go ahead.
All right. So here's my thought process. We draw a bunch of cards. We'll probably get one of our attacks that either hits multiple enemies or hits one enemy multiple times, like flechettes. So that would be like, for example, if we draw flechettes, instead of 6 times skills, it would be 14 times skills.
Okay.
So it's pretty good. Obviously, no guarantee we draw flechettes. We do have the Gambler's Brew, so if we go challenge an elite, that would give us a fighting chance. I kind of think the regen potion might give us some runway.
I like it.
Yeah. That was a high confidence agree right there. The Smiling Mask, our removals will now be cheaper. So that's good. All right, here's the plan. Elite, event,
rest,
and then renegotiate.
And then we rest.
Then we renegotiate.
The Book of Stabbing.
Not the Book of Stabbing. But check this out, though. I feel like this isn't that bad. Calculated Gamble, we have a chance to drop flechettes again.
I feel like this is the hardest elite.
You think Book of Stabbing can be scary for sure. Here's the plan. I'm gonna hit the neutralize. That ruins flechette. That was bad. In hindsight, shouldn't have done that. Let's throw this out there. Let's get. And you know what? Let's regen, because that was a bad enough misplay that I think we're gonna have to heal a little bit.
There you go, stab it.
Stabbing book gonna stab, right? We could very well be looking at a rest here. I'll discard this strike. I'm gonna acrobatics. It's pretty good. Do I want more draw? I think I want more draw. Remember, we don't have to block here because we do have Orichalcum. Okay. So we'll get a little bit of block. More than enough to cover this guy. Let's draw as much as we can next turn. I just taught Wifey how the mute button works. Big. We only have 1 skill. All right, we get to keep Sneaky Strike. Yeah. That's about as bad as it gets. But hold on. Gambler's Brew. We got to re-roll these, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Glass Knife. A little bit of block there. We do take a hit. How much we got? 24 coming our way. I think we're going to survive. I think we're going to make it through this. I'm not sure that we have enough to challenge another elite. Ooh, this is a little tight. So we can do 7, 14. We'll get some block and do damage with that. I mean, we're not going to be able to play all of these. Actually, we can do 9, 16. Ooh. I think we ditch a strike. We're not going to be able to finish him off here. I think we block as much as we can.
Agreed.
I don't know. I kind of want to put him in killing. We'll block a little more. Let's hope we have enough. 7 times 6.
Gotta get him here.
I don't think we got him. Wow. Barely. Oh my gosh. Well, I made several bad mistakes there, and I think we beat the Book of Stabbing if we play that correctly. That is devastating. Let's see. We're a little light on the episode time here. What do you think, wife? We got one more in us, or are you calling your guest appearance finished?
Call my guest appearance finished for the night.
You're gonna call yours finished?
I'm finished.
I might go one more run, but you don't have to be the guest star anymore. How about that?
All right, that's
Guys, let's give a round of applause for guest star wifey.
thank you very much.
I gotta tell you, it's kind of hard to chat not about the game and play the game, but I wouldn't trade it for
No.
the world. That was amazing. It was so awesome for you to join. I hope you do it again.
Thanks.
That was me giving her a kiss on the cheek, guys. Nothing. It was PG. PG. Wifey, don't carry this chair back upstairs. I'm gonna do that for you. Yeah? All right. I love you. Thanks for playing. And let's get a reset here for the fans of the Jimbabwe. Scooting chairs around. Let's see. Maybe I sound a little louder and clearer. Bye, wifey. I'll see you up there in a little bit. All right, we're going to call this one an LG, people. This is going to be last run of the episode no matter what. Unless it goes absolutely south. So we lose an Ascension 6. And that's okay. I'm trying again. Let's hydrate. That kid really did jump off the couch. It was crazy. Like, I come up... I had, like, just walked in. Man. This kid was still, like, whimpering in his mom's arms. I was like, oh my gosh. And then wifey goes, I think I scared our daughter. And I was like, our son's an idiot. Like, don't... She'll be okay. I promise. Be mad at him. All right, let's take a look. We got the Guardian. There is a snipe available to us potentially. Let's try it. We haven't done that in a while. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, guys, I think that Book of Stabbing was beatable. That run, maybe wasn't quite as bad as I made it look. I'll buy 2 potions. Smoke bomb flex are fine. Oh, we do get combat, so that's a little unfortunate. We were hoping to get the snipe. So now let's take some attacks. We have deadly poison. I think Sucker Punch is good against the Guardian. Early footwork, huh? Let's give it a try. 116 gold. Not particularly thrilled with any of these. I'm actually going to pull a defend. And we'll stop there. Let's smith before our elite fight. Make Sucker Punch a little better. We don't have a ton of attacks yet. This is the scary part of rolling with the snipe attempt. If you don't get it, you get in some trouble. Let's see, we 12, 18. We can actually make that 33. Probably draw some more. I'm gonna end my turn there. Let's see what happens. No reason not to wake him up. Gonna try to stack a little poison. We do get some good block. Maybe should have hit him there. Fortunately for us, we do have the poison available to help us, so no matter how much strength we lose, we're definitely not completely screwed. Which is good. That's a good thing. Alright, so we're at 20, we added 25 damage. Can't do it. We are able to full block. I actually might have overblocked a little there. Let's see. 8, 13, 18, 20. We're able to save the potions. Questionable if that was a good choice, because we may get one here. We do get a dex potion. Darkstone Periad, not really what you're looking for this early. I'll tell you what. Give me the dex potion over a smoke bomb. I mean, Deadly Poison Catalyst is already good enough against the Guardian, I think, and we can build around that a little bit. Oh, I'm so happy Wifey joined us. That was awesome. Wish I could have had a better showing for her, but, you know. What can I say? She's a little distracting. In a good way. Can I finish this guy here? Let's see, that 14 plus 11, 25. Yeah, I think I can. Pretty good use. We got a potion to replace it. All right, if we're going to lean in, we haven't tried Bane yet. I mean, we got the Catalyst going. Let's try a Bane. And I should have read that. I don't think we've taken it before. Deal 7 damage if the enemy has poison. Deal 7 again. And you can get up to 20 there, which is pretty strong. Ooh, Dead Branch. Haven't seen this one yet. When we exhaust a card, add a card to a random card to our hand. I'm kind of liking this a potential elite here. Let's try this Campfire. I'll upgrade Bane. I think that's upgradable at this point in the run. Got 90 gold. Not loving this shop. Cloak and Dagger is a little interesting with the Shiv, because that is an exhaust. I'll try Cloak and Dagger. Let's demonstrate what Dead Branch does. Am I willing to take on an elite? Or do I want a second Campfire? I think I'm more interested in upgrades right now. Let's make Catalyst triple. Not the fight we're looking for. In fact, I'm going to pop both of these potions, I think. We do want to hit this guy. We're able to full block, but we got to be thinking about this Gremlin Wizard over here. Let's see what happens with the Dead Branch here. Envenom. Pretty good. Lots of attacks. Lots of attacks. And that's why you got to take this guy out. But we're able to do it. You can defend for 11 or take one of these guys off the field. Let's take off this guy. Little too much damage for comfort there again. But, I don't think we're in a huge amount of trouble. And I think we're well suited to the Guardian fight, to be honest. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, though, I get kind of a long weekend. And I don't mean it's like a normal, 2-day weekend, but just very busy, a lot of tasks. And I was, the plumber's assistant again to replace my water heater, which had problems. And another big AoE fight. This is why you need to be thinking about what's coming. We are just not well suited to these wide fights, I guess is what I'll say. We'll block a little bit, but we're starting to enter a danger zone for sure. Let's try hitting this guy. I think you go burst. We can go deadly poison on this guy, finish him off. Yeah, but the problem was, I mean, this water heater, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it was really tucked in there. Like, it was like they installed it and then built a bunch of stuff, like, around it. So, you know, there was no way to actually, like, scoot it out. And, the other issue we had was couldn't get it to drain, so it weighed, like, 400 pounds. It was full of water. We were able to find some creative solutions to that, but, man... If I don't see a plumbing problem for a long time, I'll be happy. God, it was rough, but it's all done. Hot water's flowing. Everything's clean and working, and you know, very, very good overall. And that slime is dead, and that's also good. So now we can start actually getting some value out of the poison. We do have multiple sources of weak. I think a heal hook is takeable. I am thinking rest here. 8 HP is not enough. So what's the game plan here? Let's get the weakness going. I was kind of hoping for a deadly poison. But if we draw it this turn, that's pretty good at 1 to flip this guy. Yeah, and we do get it. No reason not to smack him. We're not going to take the 27. Ideally, we would hit this guy with a little more poison. I think 12 is probably enough. And it will also exhaust. Let's do it. Reflex is not playable. All right, let's stop there. All right, we're able to stack a little more. That's good. 16 or 15 poisons, pretty good start. Let's see, Sucker Punch, defend. It's funny, I think we're actually more suited to take on the Guardian than like the floor fights that we saw there. Calculated gamble's fine. I'm gonna stop there. I guess no reason not to throw this Sucker Punch at him. And we're able to keep the poison going. I mean, the ultimate is you lean into a catalyst again. Doesn't happen, though. When I say lean in, you get one from, like, the dead branch. We get some extra draw from the reflex there. I'm going to save Bane for last. There we go. Okay. I think a slightly better start. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I think Malaise exhausts. Doppelganger also exhausts. Tough call, tough call. I'll try Malaise. Quite a bit of weak in our deck. Oh, by the way, let's write down that I got a big ol' L first try. L. On silent. Gotta keep track. That's okay. Sneko-Eye, Sozu, and the Ring of the Snake. Tough call. We don't have any, like, high value cards, really. I'm kind of thinking energy. Sozu might be worth it here. I'm going to try Sozu. I really want that energy. We have Dead Branch, so we're going to need it to play some more cards. Got the Automaton coming. And let's go through Question Mark City here. I'm gonna throw the speed potion at this one, I think. Let's get footwork out of the deck. I can always exhaust the malaise even if it doesn't do anything, so that's an option on the table. Probably need to remove some. We're losing quite a bit of gold, most likely. We can hit that guy pretty hard. And 18 damage coming that turn. That's actually kind of a lot. Let's play Catalyst and see if we get something better. I think Poison Stab is a little better in our case. Not sure that we get the job done here, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, we do make it. Wow. Get our gold back. Prepared upgraded is kind of interesting. Okay. You can transform too. We have a lot of strikes and defense. Jacks, these do not exhaust. Special relics start with strength. Let's transform some of our strikes. Yeah, I mean, 2 strikes for a Wraith form and a Noxious is definitely an upgrade. And speaking of our strikes and defense, let's upgrade the rest of them while we're at it. Alright. And we get a shot. We have 190 gold. And Venom seems like it might be part of the plan. Daggers are also good for us. Let's try it. And you know what? I just noticed something. I swear in the console version of the game, you can buy potions even if you have Sozu and it just penalizes you. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. In this case, I think I clicked this. I'm going to risk 48 gold to test it again. Yeah, so I can't even spend the gold. I'm pretty sure that's true, but maybe somebody call me out on that. Let's see. We got the birds. Alright, I think you throw a survivor at this for sure. Could have sucker punched him, I guess. I'm gonna get both powers out there. The poison's feeling a little slow. Pretty good block here, though. We can kind of ruin this guy's day, maybe. That keeps us mostly blocked. Let's put on the multi-hitting guy. Let's see what we get from these shivs. We get expertise. I don't think we need to play expertise. I feel like this is maybe even a subpar run that is benefiting from Dead Branch a lot. I'm actually thinking like Wraith form here is probably good enough. I don't know what I'm hoping to draw. Yeah, I mean, that didn't really do anything. But taking 1's not so bad. We have another turn of Wraith form. Alright, this guy's done. And this guy's done. We cannot play Grand Finale. One of these times I'll try a Grand Finale run. But not even if it's offered to me, not this time. Let's see. I actually think we're looking to tighten this up a little bit. None of these are like huge for us. Slice is a little interesting with the Envenom. Let's make Envenom more playable. Okay, big combat here. Choke is not that good. But hey, we played it. Some exhaust kind of hits the spot for us. Discard 2. Get rid of the footwork. Probably should have played Malaise and someone else, but this seems like the kind of night we're having. I'm feeling a little off. Let's see. Let's get this out of there. Yeah, Malaise would have actually helped here too with Heel Hook. So it's looking like a pretty bad choice. And these guys are getting strong a little quickly. I think I'm going to need these. We probably could take out the middle guy. Okay, or we can just Wraith form and that solves some of our problems. Get another Envenom. I actually think we could be in some trouble here. Let's see. So that guy's done. And we gotta hit this guy, I guess. Yeah. We're not gonna be able to play that. Take a hit here. We're gonna make it. I'm not proud of these these last two. Yeah, these are not going so well. Let's take another bait and see if that maybe bails us out, but I'm not optimistic at this point. We get a shop. We can't buy potions. Got anything? Oh, Panacea exhaust. Let's try a Panacea. Maybe that helps us. The white beast statue is literally unusable. That's really too bad. I think we're seeing why Sozu is not always... I was really hoping to get a way to strip some of this artifact. So let's try this. Yeah, Sozu is just... It's tough. I'm telling you. It's more valuable. Potions are more valuable than you think sometimes. Alright, so we can actually finish this guy off, which is something. It has to deal unblocked damage, which makes Envenom kind of horrible against the Spirit Guardian. We get an outmaneuver, but I want to get some more poison going here if we can. Panacea maybe helps. We are able to weaken that guy. That helps a little bit too. We are not rolling through these fights the way we need to be to, like, really make some noise, I don't think. But you never know. You know, runs get turned around. And I do think we're going to be able to take out the Spirit Guardian without too many problems, I should say. Although we are going to take more damage here. We can exhaust this. See if we get anything good. Yeah, Blur helps a little. Man. No potions. Let's take the Piercing Whale. Wow, we're going to see 3 combats in a row. Let's get Envenom out there, but let's play a big Malaise. We'll see. I mean, we got some stuff going for us here. We've got to fight a lot of combat, though. I'm going to play Deadly Poison. This is going so poorly that I'm actually tempted to call this not the LG. But we'll see. We'll see. What do we got here? Okay, we get through this fight, which is something. What do we even need? Man, we've seen so many potions. I'm telling you, it's actually crazy. Let's get dash. I'm adding too much. This is just a mess. Yikes. Let's see. All right, Envenom. Let's Cloak and Dagger. Hit this guy. 14, so we can actually play this and the Noxious, I think is the way to go. Footwork also good there. We cannot weaken them, so I think, well, we could play Malaise, but let's see. Let's see what happens. It's not horrible. I mean, we might have to go Wraith form here. Let's see, 9, it could do 18. Well... oh, I miscalculated that again. Wow, I'm showing signs of fatigue. This is not going well. We might make it through this fight again. We might make it through this fight. All right, I think we do have a decent shot to survive here. That was, again, a miss. Wow, dude, the miss is brutal. Brutal. I'm so sorry. You find Slay the Spire players have to watch us go down. Just terrible. All right, let's take another Catalyst. We're swinging for the fences here. Bane, huh? Okay, we'll see. Gotta be confused too, though. Okay, that was the best case scenario, mostly. I mean, we are able to play another defend. And then outmaneuver maybe bails us out of, yeah, maybe it doesn't. I mean, you have to play prepared. And you have to play Wraith form, I think. And frankly, I should have kept a defend there. Is this going to sound crazy? I think you need to strike twice and hope you get lucky. I don't think like 1 HP is the difference here. 27. Well, it's going to take a miracle. We've oh man. Oh, sometimes you get lucky. I honestly, it's so crazy. I still don't know that we get through this. We actually might get through this. We can do 10. Wow. Wow. If we... Hey! Win a battle with 1 HP remaining. We got something. We got a little something. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I kind of think the game plan is either Envenom or Noxious Fumes and just hope you can stack poison quickly enough that Catalyst can just go crazy. I'm gonna take Envenom. All right. We have 22 HP against the Act 2 boss. We do get a trophy. Envenom. start taking away some of this artifact. I mean, I don't even know that Panacea helps us. I guess we just play it. Expertise is whatever. 16 coming in. He's weakened. He's now doing 12. I think you just throw melees at this. We actually get some block. Dude. I'm not saying we have a chance. I don't think we do. But, it's not over. Like, I mean, we're still kicking. 16 again. 0. We get heel hook. Alright, now I'm like, you gotta play Noxious and Footwork while you're taking nothing. I mean... God. I don't see... Unless we get Wraith Form back. Who's got Wraith Form? This guy. The Orb has Wraith Form. I mean, you gotta find a way to get this guy ready to go. And hope that you can, like, kill him at the right moment. What does this guy have? Heel hook. We have 8 block. This guy's getting ready to do his big attack. Like, this guy's gonna die to poison. I think this is what we want. We might not be able to hold Wraith Form, though. We're playing a 2-cost Masterful Stab. We don't really need to defend here. Can weaken this guy. I mean, I'll draw, I guess. I don't think we're surviving the big hit here. Oh, we do get Wraith Form when we want it. 40 damage. We can get 12, 22, 32. That's not enough. So you got a Wraith Form. I mean, I don't think there's any way around that. Okay. Then you don't want to take any damage here, I don't think. We can't put any poison on this guy. This guy's already dead. Now we're in the territory where I'm like, you might be thinking about a catalyst. Let's hit him as much as we can. I mean, you might even luck your way into another catalyst. We do not. 28, that triples it. We can keep him weak. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh my god. Well, I didn't deserve to win that. But I did. We found a way. Look at these relics. We're leaving Act 2 with 2 relics that actually do nothing. Like, 1 relic that is probably like a D tier relic, and then we have like Dead Branch, which is like insanely great. We can't get potions. You gotta try After Image. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. These are terrible. Well, they're not terrible. Hold on a second. Let's not say that. Could transform all of our strikes and defense and just start over. That's 6 cards. It's 7 cards. I mean, honestly, we might be in that territory. We just remove, or we transform and upgrade. Would we rather transform all 7 or transform and upgrade 3 of the 7? I'm starting over. What do we get? horrible for what we're doing. Maybe okay. Probably bad. These two are pretty good. Reflex is a maybe. Leg sweep is good. I think that was like a C minus. We do have 160 gold. There is a lot of combat here. Jeez. I feel like we have not... The RNG has not smiled on us in this particular run. We're going to have to try one elite no matter what, I think. Let's try this one. Let's go right. Okay. Well, the good thing about reflex is we do have prepared. We're not getting attacked, so I'm not going to need piercing whale. Let's get envenom. Let's get footwork. We can neutralize heal hook for free. Let's get noxious. I'm going to play panacea. I feel like we've gotten expertise off of the exhaust several times. That is a lot of damage. We can do this, which gives us more chances at different cards. We have 3 dashes in our hands. I'll play one of them. We're going to take a hit. I cannot imagine that this run has the juice to beat Donudeka. I cannot. I just don't see any way. But you never know, as we just proved last floor. Things happen. We don't have a great way to heal either, which is another problem. But, yikes. This is not looking great. This guy's done. Taking a little bit. I'm not sure that this run even makes it to the top. This is a... yeah. We'll survive this fight. Does that count for anything? Okay. Okay. We can get crippling cloud to exhaust. I think we can probably beat this guy. We really didn't get a lot of what I wanted. Our deck is not focused enough. Yeah. Oh, the order of my cards are all over the place. This is just not... We don't want to burn. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, I think we're playing Wraith form here. We don't get the dex down with the dexterity, or with our artifact, so that's something. I mean, we live to see another fight. I'll take the draw. Oh, man. You know what? Give me the curse. We need some HP, and that's a creative solution to get it. And, hey, we can also ditch the Writhe. This is a lot. Oh, my gosh. I'm actually kind of wondering, what if you just ditch Crippling Cloud. Yeah, I think... Okay. After Image. Panacea. Wraith Form. We don't get the dex down. Adrenaline. Now we're kind of doing something. I actually think now you concentrate. We can ditch 3. Heel Hook. Sucker Punch, Poison Stab. Let's hit this guy. That wasn't... I don't know if that was optimal. That wasn't horrible. We'll have to save the banter for another run. So this one needs all the attention it can get. Yeah, bullet time's pretty good. I mean, hit this guy. I'll keep the piercing whale in the deck. Believe it or not, I think there are some ways out of this. I don't think this is over. It's not looking good, but I don't think it's over. Double damage there was kind of crazy. Well-laid plans is kind of interesting. Yeah. Give it to me. Give me the heal. What's Smith? How do we solve this? How do we fix the mess that we're in? I'm wondering, like, Wraith Form, an extra turn to do some setup is big. Triple Catalyst is good. Our problem is going to be Donu deck. We don't have a great way to kill both of them. I mean, if we get a Corpse Explosion, that solves some problems. Give me the extra turn of Wraith. Okay. Writhe is unplayable and innate. It doesn't matter too much. Dagger Spray. That time that order was intentional. You know, whether that was the right choice or not, debatable. Don't need Survivor, don't need Writhe. We don't need Heel Hook, so we can play both of these. Get a little poison on this guy. 7x3. Probably the worst draw that could happen. Oh, we do exhaust the Catalyst, though. Didn't help us out. Didn't save us there, but did a little something. I'm going to redraw these. Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping to see Malaise. And yeah, I think Malaise is playable here. We do have some poison stacked. 31 incoming. Should have played Footwork first. Ah! How did this guy ever beat Ascension 20? That's what you guys are all wondering. Because it doesn't look good right now. We don't need that. I don't think Phantasmal's great. Give me Wraith Form. Alright, the intangibility is a little unfortunate. Drawing Writhe is not so bad there. We should have him. We're going to get a relic. What gets us out of this mess? Guria, I don't think is it. I'll try an Acrobatics. Let's get some card draw. We have some gold. Okay. Lose unupgraded Bane. I'll lose unupgraded Bane. What do we got here? Happy Flower. Some energy might, that actually might help our problem a little bit. That's pretty good. Another catalyst. Is this the answer to our problems? Maybe. I will take out... Yeah, I'm going to take out the curse. Let's get back to basics here. Potions don't help us. I think we leave it there. Well, let's see. No other guaranteed shops. Is there anything at all in here that helps us? I mean, Infinite Blades gives us exhaust every turn. Gotta try something. We cannot fight this fight. There's no way we beat these guys. Okay. This guy, I think, is beatable. Not playing Wraith form here might be insane. I am going to do it. Adrenaline. Oh, man. And we get another Wraith form. Oh, my. I think we get enough out of Calculated Gamble that you don't have to play them. We can discard some stuff. Don't need Noxious Fumes here. Get some more draw. We can Sucker Punch. Heel Hook. We're good. Now when we get Wraith form, we're kind of cooking. That turn might have seemed funky on the outside, but I actually think it was pretty good. Okay. This, on the other hand, is not so good. Is this a GG? Not quite. I think I'll draw. Yeah, neutralize is probably like the absolute best possible get there. You can catalyst this guy up to 14. Which will also give us block. Scary. It's getting scary. I'll ditch this Envenom. I think we now have the poison necessary to win this fight. We have double damage attacks here. I don't care about Noxious or Footwork. I mean, I think you just go ahead and play the Wraith form. It's free. No downside. You're gonna laugh, but I feel like with slightly different draw, we might have actually been able to kill this guy. Let's hit a Bane. I mean, I'll throw in Venom out there, I guess. We're still in this. I'll take another Prepared. And honestly, rest me? Question mark me. Strip the artifact on Donu Deka. Rest me, and all of a sudden, it's not looking good. However, this is probably the only boss we had a shot at. I don't need Reflex, we'll draw more cards. I kind of think, like, ditch the Malaise. Panacea. You Wraith... Okay, we get a free Sneaky Strike. That's fine. You Wraith form because it's free. It gives us time to get set up. Noxious Fuse? I'll play the footwork. Because adding more Noxious doesn't strip the artifact any faster. And then the hope is we just start, like, you know, getting our, what am I trying to say here? Getting our exhaust fast enough that we're able to do something. I don't think we need Survivor here. Sounds crazy. Okay, this is better. We don't need Catalyst this turn. We don't need Concentrate this turn. You have to play After Image. That's, like, non-negotiable. Let's hit this guy a little bit. Let's get Crippling Cloud out there. Outmaneuver maybe has a place down the road. We need to get Infinite Blades. Okay, now it's going to come down to the RNG a little bit. We have a lot of the stuff in place. Let's hit this guy. Cloak and Dagger. Shivs. Let's leg sweep him. We're mostly blocking this. I think you got to get Envenom out there. It's like the one power we didn't have yet. Yeah, so there it is. Die, die, die. We get some extra draw here. We'll get even more extra draw here. We can ditch the days. We're not worried about that. We would get a free card from it. Yeah, and discard for energy I think is worth it. We can definitely ditch Grand Finale. Catalyst is going to be our final move, is the hope, I think. I mean, I could play the Piercing Whale. I think we can get enough block here. Let's get 2 shivs every turn. Outmaneuver. We don't quite get enough block, but it's not terrible. Can prepared. Maybe should have ditched the played the shivs first. Okay, okay. Not going to play Catalyst this turn. I'll get the other Noxious out of the deck. I mean, it's crazy. This has a chance. We're going to need a little help from Dead Branch, but setup is probably not what you're looking for. I mean, but we have ways to get more cards. I think you can play Concentrate. I think Malaise might be in play now. We can Acrobatics for some draw. I'll ditch the... Okay, Sneaky Strike 3. We get a little more draw. Reflex. Not it. Let's weaken this guy. I think you play Phantasmal and then you go for the best Malaise you can. We get some more draw. I mean, there's a little more block. Alright, now if we can kill Donu, regardless of how we do it, I mean, I think you gotta do it. Let's get more block going. Do I need the Piercing Whale? I'm gonna hold it. I am gonna hold it. We could do 28. We could do 56. Yeah, I mean, we got Donu. Like, hold on a second. (15/2). Okay. We are able to discard Reflex and gain energy. Reflex Concentrate. I might have been sleeping on that combo. Like, let's do that. I don't need Outmaneuver, I don't think. Catalyst is definitely in play now. It's also Exhaust. I'll throw it out there. Doppelganger is interesting. Man, we're full blocking, guys. I think that we're gonna do it. That's actually insane. Let's get more energy. We'll also get a... Oh, that would have been so sweet earlier. This is what another run... Like, on Ascension 6, you climb out of the depths. You find a way. Let's just start smacking them. And then we got the catalyst. Dude, deadly poison, cloak and dagger. Let's draw... Oh, I mean, slice is great. Draw a few cards. Don't need this. Don't need this. Let's draw. Don't need this. Let's draw some more. Don't need this. Honestly, like, ditch die. Give me the dagger throw. I think it's over, right? Oh my god. You would not believe your eyes. This compilation of relics would not win above Ascension 6. Jeez. I thought that had no shot. I didn't think we... Because I mean, this is we got the trophy for 1 HP win, right? Did we make it on like a floor fight in Act 2? That's how good my memory is. That is insane. I wish Wifey could have been down here to see that. Wow. That was crazy. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad you all got to hear Wifey talk and hear her opinions on the Spire. But if you liked it, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I really am having a great time, and I can't believe that we survived Ascension 6 with such a... I'm not even going to say mediocre. Such a questionable run with several misplays. I could feel them as I was going. That was actually wild. Have a great week. Hang in there. Tough times. I want you all to be happy, healthy, and tune in to the next video, because I bet you we'll see a little bit more Slay the Spire 2 content being released in the near future, and I'm really just savoring, you know, the little bit of time we have left before it comes. Catch y'all next time. Bye.